Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to GenX Living Life. My name is Maggie,
And I am Penny.
and welcome back if you are a regular listener. And if you are new, welcome. We are happy to have you here. Thank you for stopping in and eavesdropping on our conversation today. So, today we are going to talk about our superpowers. Yeah, did you know that we had superpowers?
Absolutely. Lots of them.
Yeah, we got lots of them. We're strong. And we're going to go over the top superpowers that we have. And if you think that we have not covered all the superpowers and we haven't tapped into our greatness enough in this episode, please leave a comment below. And also add to our greatness, put in a like and subscribe. And give
Yeah.
us a rating if you're listening onto your favorite podcast platform. Anyway, let's start talking about what we're super duper in as Gen X.
We're creative, innovative, resourceful. So many things, Maggie. I mean, I don't even know where to start. We're just
Well,
full of superpowers.
we're a bunch of creative folks, you know, and we are innovators. We create stuff out of nothing, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that is superpower number one. Superpower number two, we are resourceful. We can MacGyver our way out of a jam, can't we?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yep.
we've done so many things. And of course, MacGyver is like basically kind of our the way we live our life, right? Pretty
Yep.
much, and we like you said, create things like the internet. We've got stuff on the internet, all those programs and everything. They were, like you said, created out of thin air because it all didn't exist before. Yeah.
Exactly. So uh, we've, you know, love him or hate him, Jeff Bezos, he's Gen X, and
Yeah.
he created Amazon. Online shopping wouldn't be where it is without Amazon,
Yeah.
I don't think. Uh, we've got imitators out there, but everybody knows what Amazon is, and that Gen X did that out of a garage,
Right. They started
you know,
really small. And I mean,
really
the
small.
concept is brilliant,
Yeah,
and the way that they, like you say, repurposed and, changed everything, and it just works so well for us, 100% right now.
exactly.
You know, you,
Right.
everyone has ordered something off of Amazon. If they don't, they know something about it, so.
And have you noticed all the Teslas on
Oh,
the
yeah.
road?
There's a lot.
That's Elon Musk did that, and he created that on his own with help.
I don't know if he did it
Okay,
on his
with help.
own, but he brought
He
it to
he
where
was
it became like a household name, you
he was
know.
the driving force behind it
Yeah,
as
very
well.
common.
Also a Gen Xer. Um, so we can make things and we can create things and make them big. We're the go big or go home generation, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Which
right.
brings us to number three. We are resilient.
Incredibly
We
resilient. Like you say,
we
not
ain't a
crybabies. We just get
nope.
up and then keep going. Yeah.
How do we do it? We don't know. Is it hard? Yeah.
Yeah.
We just do it.
We don't
We
whine
just
about
do
it.
it. No, we don't whine about it. Well, yeah, we may gripe and
A little
complain,
bit. Yeah. But
but but
it,
anyway, we know we get it done anyway.
yeah, it just makes us like really want to get things done more so, like I really cannot let this beat me, and we just get it done.
hmm
Yeah, we also have a natural ability for independence. You know why? Because we were unsupervised as kids, you
When
know,
super we had to fend for ourselves, which
latchkey kids, it's just,
that was what created the innovation, the creativity, getting ourselves out of a jam because we sure didn't want to call mom and dad. We
yeah.
might get in trouble. So,
And they weren't around to help us, even if you call them, they'll be like, just deal with it, figure it
no,
out, click, like,
but if any kind of jam that we were in, we end up maybe getting a spanking. So we learned how to do things on our own and we became independent and we learned that way. We learned the hard way. But because of that, we became confident in our independence. We're also critical thinkers because we had to figure things out on our own, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, there was
All
no
those research
YouTube, there was
papers.
no computers, none of that, so we basically had to look at a problem, figure something out, try something. If it didn't work, we try something else, So really, I mean,
We would have to think out a problem,
think out the box and everything. Yeah.
think out of the box. So we are critical thinkers and we look at all different ways of doing things. And if at first you don't succeed, you try again. So
Exactly.
that's basically mottos that we've learned from our parents to prepare us for the world and because they were being prepared for a different kind of a world that we live in. And so they were preparing us in the best way they could. And they said, don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you hear. Have a healthy skepticism, which is the next thing that is our superpower that has been developed.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have the ultimate BS detection system, don't we?
We do, especially being from New York. Oh my God, we can smell BS like coming around the corner.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. Because there's a lot of BS around
Oh my
there.
God, yes.
Yeah. So we've learned to develop that skepticism skill. And that is our superpower as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
If you agree, leave a like.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're also very sarcastic people, and for me being Asian growing up, our families, they will insult you to within an inch of your life. So, I mean, we are just
Yep.
so so numb, so like immune to that. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Hispanics, they're about brutally honest
Yeah, see, that's
as
just
possible
I
and
mean,
compliment you at the same time.
well, you're like, was that a compliment or was that a diss? Like, you have to think about it for a moment.
It's like those backhanded compliments.
Right, exactly. Exactly, exactly.
So, needless to say, we developed that thick skin.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's like you're trying to insult me, try harder because
yeah,
that's so weak, you know?
that's the best you got.
That's the best you
Okay.
got, right? Exactly.
Now, of course, in childhood, that made me cry a whole lot. That hurt my
Oh
feelings,
no, no,
but
I didn't
it,
cry, but it was just like these
well,
people.
but it toughened up your feelings after a while. And then you learn the good comebacks
Yeah, yeah, it takes a
as
little
well.
while, but yeah.
You realize that it's like, oh, you don't have to stand there and take that. You give it right back. And
Yeah.
we do,
Yeah, and you
don't
find a lot
we?
of people, they can dish it, but they can't take it.
Mm.
Once you give it back to them, they're like, oh no.
That's when you know you've got the power.
Yeah,
The power
true.
to piss people off. That's another one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm very honest and people don't like it, but that's the best way, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sugarcoat it, but sometimes it just goes over people's heads. So you just have to say it in the nicest way possible. Sometimes that goes over their
Yeah.
heads. So I try. Personally, I try to spare people's feelings because, we've got delicate flowers out there. And after a while, you're thinking, "Ugh, I have no other way to say it than to just come right out and say it. And it's like, and I'll say, look, I'm just going to say it. And I tried. I really tried.
Yeah. Yeah, too, also when we were young, because we were so independent, we pretty much flied under the radar. You know what I mean? We're sort of like that forgotten generation in a way.
We are. We fly
Yeah.
under the radar. We go unnoticed. We're kind of stealthy that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of good. It's to our advantage usually, and then when we need something, we'll speak up. But a lot of times we do fly under the radar and it's,
So while the boomers and the millennials are taking all the glory, they're also trading blows and giving each other the blame for
right.
all the woes of the world.
And we're just sitting back
And
watching.
we're all like, okay, where's the popcorn?
Yeah. Right. Oh my goodness. That's great. I know. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So, we also can speak another language. You knew that. It's
It's the unspoken
sarcasm.
language. We don't use our mouth. Well, sometimes we do, but
Yeah. Sarcasm, that's our second language. It comes so natural that sometimes we don't realize we're speaking it. Sort of like parcel tongue. When you don't realize you're speaking sarcasm, but you're speaking those truths, aren't
yeah,
we?
that's a Harry Potter reference, right? Those
Yeah,
that don't
Harry
know.
Potter. Yeah. So those
Yeah.
Slytherins, those sneaky Slytherins, but we're not sneaky Slytherins. Even
Yeah.
though we fly under the radar, we don't try. We just do.
I know. We also are very expressive, ourselves with our body language and just our look, like how they say looks could kill. Yeah, that's us. I mean, sometimes
We've
like the
mastered that.
yeah, the eye roll, like I'll roll my eyes so hard I could see my brains.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's like sometimes you're just like, really?
Oh yeah. What we haven't mastered is disguising it.
Yeah.
That we're still working on, but we've mastered using it.
Yeah, we'll learn that eventually, but yeah, it's really hard to like hide that.
That disappointing head shaking,
Yeah, that
that deep
sigh,
sigh,
you're just like,
and of course that resting, disappointed face,
or disgusted face, kind of.
disgusted. You don't. We don't even have to say it. It's all over our face.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
written there. Finally, we have developed a highly developed sense of not giving a flippity flip. We don't care, do we?
Nope, not at all.
We don't give
Not at
a
all. Oh my
we
God.
don't give a
I'm sure that people hear it loud and clear.
that goes along with you know just and why is that? Why do we not care? We
Because
care,
it won't take
but
up space in my brain, that's for sure.
yeah,
Whatever goes on, no, it won't.
maybe because we've heard it all before.
Probably.
Yeah,
And there's better things to spend our time on. I
we
mean,
we've come full circle, I think, at this point of our lives to know that what's going on now happened when we were younger and in our childhood.
yeah.
And we know that it's just smoke now.
Not a lot will surprise us, actually. Right.
Nah. As Gen Xers, we become New Yorkers, as in we've seen it all.
Well, we're always New Yorkers, but
But even non-New Yorkers,
right.
if you're Gen X, you're a New Yorker
Yeah.
in spirit. And if that insults you, I don't care.
Right.
So what? That's a superpower.
Yeah,
Whether you like
definitely.
it or not, use it because you know what? It frees up space in your head.
Yeah.
You don't need that negativity in your life.
Right. Life is too
Uh,
short.
life is too short. So, you know, there are things that you can't control. Why worry about them?
Yeah. Very
If you
true.
can control it, control your own life. But, the big stuff, please,
Yeah.
other people, let other people worry about that. And that might be a sarcastic attitude, but that's our cynicism, which is another superpower, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't understand our
That's our
cynical attitude. Yeah, it's just people are
that's our
like,
secret.
"What?"
That's her secret, not so secret superpower. Yeah, that's her cynicism. And that is our way of coping with life.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just a part of us. It's just how we are.
It,
It's comes with the territory.
yeah, it comes with the territory. And you know what? every single thing that we have listed here, we're happy with.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be any
Right.
different.
Right. Exactly. I mean, then we wouldn't be us, right? We'd be like
We
a
wouldn't
different
be
person.
us. We wouldn't be special. And that's what makes us special.
That's what makes us Gen X, you know.
Those were our top Gen X superpowers. If there's some superpowers that we have not covered, please leave it in the comments. We would love to know
Yeah.
so we can harness that
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
and become even super duper Gen Xers.
I'm sure there's plenty more that we didn't cover because we're such a
Mhm.
great generation, you know.
We're
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. It's just once in a lifetime. There'll be no one else like us.
Nope. But there's hope.
Right.
There's hope that there'll be a generation in the near future that'll take up the mantle when we're gone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So anyway, after that, I think I'm going to go ahead and harness my superpowers and move on with my day. What do you say, Penny?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got plenty to do.
Okay. I'm sure you all have plenty to do too, but I appreciate that you spent a little bit of time with us and sharing a few laughs. And we look forward to seeing you again on the next episode. Take care.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.